Yo guys, what's going on? This is Yorkie Man here, and this is some more FIFA 13 AFC Wimbledon Road to Glory playthrough. And we're not having a good time of late. We've been pretty shocking, it's safe to say. And we're coming up towards the end of the transfer window. As the series is not that popular yet, I didn't really get any comments on players to sign, so I'm just really going to go off on my own free will on who I think I should bring in. There will be no gameplay in this episode, some simulator games, and also a obviously the transfer window. Deadline day. Who doesn't love deadline day? Deadline day is probably the biggest man's day of the year, and in my opinion I love transfer deadline day when it comes around. So my anticipation was anticipation, what an idiot. My thought process was, let's get another keeper. I think we need another keeper. No one too special, but let's have a look around and see what we could find in the goalkeeping department. Thomas Kraft. Is he a German? Germans are usually pretty good keepers. He's looking... he's one of the more younger ones there. Mattia Perin. I think we're going to go with this kid. He's out on loan. Right, so we'll add him to the shortlist for future reference, but that's upsetting. Fabinho. Well, there's a few there, but I'm going to go with Thomas Kraft. Yeah, let's go with Thomas Kraft. I think he's probably someone we could realistically get in. He's not going to cost us. A player of this class is unlikely to want to join us. Oh, okay. Usually that means chuck tons of money at them to get them to sign. Well, Jan Olbach, Slovenian youngster. There's not tons here. Joel is from Wigan. May come. Let's give Joel a try. He's out on loan. Just can't get a bloody break here. Renan. Neto. Let's try Neto. Just because he's got a funny name. Let's try him. He's squad rotation though, so he could want to come. We'll go 2.9. Pretty much straight down the middle there. I like him. And I figured the just our defense sucks a little bit too much. I've been struggling in games, so I thought we would look at defenders. Toya would be awesome. Sergio Sanchez, John Arisa, just for nostalgia. Stefan Savic. He didn't have the best time at Man City, did he? Diego Reyes. You see, I just don't think we're going to be able to attract some of these. Yeah. What a name. Roman Dans. Ooh. Catherine. Gil. Ryan Bertrand. He'd be brilliant. Maybe on loan. Actually, speaking of Chelsea, let's reset. I think you're probably gonna know who I'm gonna go for. We're talking about defenders, but Chelsea have got Ace Young. There must have been a Chelsea fan on the creative team for this, because the youngsters are Ace. So Nathan Ake, we want you. He's not going to cost us too much either. We'll pay that. We'll pay over the odds for him. He's only 61 overall there, but his rating shoots up. And I could get Chabala, who's a very good player. Let's see if he'll come to us. Let's get these two youngsters for the future. The future is now. 1.8. Let's try 1.8. Right smack bang in the middle there. And I think that should do us. No, I don't want to quit. We've had a well, to be fair, it's not gone the way I expected it to go, but Neto has been accepted. I think we're going to have to give him a little bit more, because he plays for Fiorentina, so making the move here is not going to be high on his list of priorities. Let's go to Wimbledon. So they're rejected. The player recently moved. That's frustrating. That means we won't be able to get him. I'm partial to maybe look at other Premiership teams, maybe other some of the other big Premiership teams. What centre backs or I don't think we went for defensive players on the list when we did it, because I don't think we was looking for a defence minded player. Let's look at defence. I don't want anything above 75, because I don't believe they'll come here realistically. Let's look in the Prem, not at Chelsea, just any. I don't want them to be really old. What do we reckon, guys? Maybe no older than 24. We want a future defensive star. We are not going to get Santon. Some of these are a bit bigger than we expected. Right, their stats look poor, but they will improve. Daniel Potts, I know him to be a pretty good player. Darnell Situ. Scott Watton, he's a good player actually, but I don't think he'll progress well on this. Todd Kane, maybe he'd be a good right back. Let's have a look. He'd be a cheap one as well. And Jack Robinson's a brilliant player. Miguel, Shane Duffy, Miguel. Let's see if we can entice him to us for 1.2. I think it's his contract that's going to be difficult. I mean, why would you want to leave Arsenal to come to I've done that again, to good old AFC Wimbledon. Does not want to relocate. Could be persuaded. Let's go 22. Jack that up, because I don't think it affects it, and I think that's the last I can really offer Neto. And what was Chalbala's problem? Because I need to understand the roll. Oh, so I must not have put the roll down. That's my stupidity. Important first team player, because he will rotate with Mbula. So transfer offer for Alan Bennett. He's not someone we're looking to keep, so he can go. I think we've really overhauled the team with this money. I've not gone for major players, so he's not going to come. Hey, so Chaibala, we have got him. Great youngster. Certainly will add some stuff, a lot to the team for the future. See if we can get another youngster here. Going down the youth route a little bit now. Important first team player, should bring him in. Because we've only got Curtis Obeng as well, who will play in that position. So Miguel, 7 for important first team player again. See if that'll entice him. He might want a little bit more money. It wouldn't surprise me. So we need to look for another goalkeeper. We've not got a lot of time. This has been a pretty good transfer deadline day. You see them all of the time where they're pretty poor, but this has been quite a good one. Right, so go for Declan Rod, Jed Steer. I like Rudd. Butland would definitely be better. Do we reckon we can get Butland now? Tell you what, we're going for both. We might as well. That's quite expensive. What would Rudd's be? Rudd's would be a lot less, I'm guessing. Yeah, we'll go for Rudd. Go for Strix. You can't be high on Norwich's list of players they want to keep. Contract offer declined. So he wants more money. He's a money whore before he's even begun really playing football. We'll go 11. Go 11. See if that can convince him to come. But I think, yeah, Miguel signed for that. So the guy I thought was going to be more difficult to bring in was actually easier. That's brilliant. That's a very good signing for us, in my opinion. So Todd Kane accepted that in the end. So we're going to have left ourselves with a good budget now as well, which is what I'm happy about for the January. Is it January? Yeah, it's January transfer window. Part first team player. Ooh, so he wants more money, pretty much. That's the be all and end all in this league, I'm afraid. So for him 9. We might not get this guy, guys. I accepted. So that's all our business done. Thank God we managed to just squeeze all of that in. It was a lot more. It was a lot easier and quicker to get the players in than I expected. Some massive changes going on in the league, and it's ended. Not a lot spent really in the final, in the deadline day. Let's look at the our youth player we signed. It's looking good so far, Jordan Brayford. Right, so let's sim these games now. Remember, guys, I'm simming just a few. Well, you know, more than a few, but just to make it a little bit more realistic. And I will play the Torquay game. So I will sim these following 3 games now. Let's look at the squad for this next one. Pretty strong, I think. Their form's not great. Valverde's form's certainly not great. Let's bring Miguel in for his first start, and Rudd as well. Juninho's going to come in there, of course he is. we try Chabala for this one? Hernandez. Let's give Chabala a start. Let's give him a start. Jabel's isn't too bad. No, we'll leave it like that for this one. See if we can get the result. I'm still toying with changing the formation. I'm thinking maybe the formation is why I'm struggling a little bit in game. I've not made a decision yet, but 2-2. I suppose that's not too bad. Let's look at the scouting report then, guys. Another one here, a goalkeeper. We're going to sign him straight away. We'll continue to scout him, but reject him. Maybe another scout could be in order. See what changes need to be made here. So Dawkins that start there, and where is he? Where's Hernandez? Why is Hernandez not coming up anymore? Let's pop Hernandez in there for this game. Yeah, that's what we'll go with. Simulate. See if we can get a win. Oh, 3-0. See, so Hernandez was actually probably the right decision to make there, because he scored 2 of them. And the final simmed game is against Aldershot here. So we are in no stretch of the imagination storming the league like we probably should be. Which is a little bit frustrating, and Hernandez is not at full strength, which is a bit of a shame. Right, so I'm feeling good about this one. This should be a win. And I'm actually going to play the Bradford City game instead of the Torquay game, so I'm going to sim that one as well now. It's 2-0, Dawkins and Charbala. But our strikers aren't scoring, which is never a good sign. So we moved up the table. Hopefully. Yes, we have. Yeah, let's unnerve them. Let's unnerve them. So, this is now going to be a little bit of a fiddle about. So, I like Janino there, but I am going to... I'm sure he could play there. Yeah, Rojas. I'm sure he can play here. The strikers haven't been scoring. Oh, no, just right wing or left wing, but we're going to try him up front for this game. If you're unhappy about the simulation aspect of my playthroughs, I do it just to make it a little bit more realistic, plus to speed us through, and Wells gets 2. Brilliant. That's what we needed, our strikers to, well, start scoring. A bit worried. Speculation surrounding me. Wants us to give me another chance to prove that I'm the best man for the job. I'm afraid I am sorry, but no, you're most likely leaving. Right, guys, so it's Bradford City next. I'm going to play this one because I'm from Bradford, and you know, why not? It's a pretty big game. They did well, and Naki Wells will be going back to them to hopefully score several goals. But I'll catch you in the next episode, guys. Cheers, thanks a lot.